John Attridge here from BBX in the UK. I'm here with Nags Misra. Nags is one of our BBX customers here in the UK.
Yes,
and
100%.
Owns quite a big exhibition company. So this is the purpose of this interview, Nags, is for anybody that owns an exhibition company or perhaps is considering exhibiting at an exhibition company and using BBX. I'm just going to ask you a few questions on the goods, bads and uglies, and let's see if we get there. So how long have you been involved with exhibitions?
Well, in exhibition space, we have been involved 7 years now. We started with Isle of Man, and now we have seen a journey of it. Now from one location, now we are at 12 different locations. That's what we do with exhibition. But then I'm a member of BBX from last 8 years. So BBX has supported very well.
Yes.
So thank you so much for that.
Okay. So from an exhibition point of view or an exhibitor's point of view, how has BBX been able to help you with, say, filling unsold spare capacity?
Yeah. Well, the unsold capacity is it's not only just my problem, but I think it is all the event organizers who organize event. It's a common problem which they face, and we always have up to 10-20% spare capacity, which of course we have to, if we don't fill it, we have to just cut the spaces. So BBX has always helped us in selling those stands and getting us new clients, new members who would not exhibit if they have to spend cash with them. But then once they experience it, there is very well likely chances that they will come back again with us, in any shape or form. So
So just a summary of that is that BBX has been able to work with Nags for the last 8 years, 7-8 years, to fill spare capacity in his exhibitions. So he always has 10 or 20%, and so it's that new revenue that is enabling Nags to get both new exhibitors as well as new revenue. So Nags, what have you used with these new digital trade credits? What are the sort of things that you've spent some of your new money on?
Well, this is again fantastic help from BBX point of view. So far throughout the year, I have tried various things with BBX, which ideally I wouldn't try if I have to burn out my cash bank account.
Okay, so just to stop you there. So there's the first thing. If you've got some new revenue that you didn't have before, you can afford to spend it on some nice to have stuff that you didn't have the revenue before. Yes, continue.
Absolutely. So I've managed to get the advertisement on motorway service stations. I've managed to get some new banners done for, of course, the pull-up banners, just to refresh the look and feel of the exhibition. I've managed to get an AV company to dot more screens within the show, because many exhibitors will do bare minimum of saying dotting 3-4 screens, but if you come to our exhibitions, you will see the positioning of screens in such a way so you get the right information. You're not lost in the exhibition, so it is very important in that perspective. I usually put 9, 10, 12 screens, which I get secured from BBX. I have used BBX, of course, they help us to get more visitors as well from their own community. If people want to enjoy networking over the breakfast, they can come, speed networking throughout the day. They can come to our shows, but then they can spend with BBX if they want to try out. That's how I use trade credits, what I have earned from selling these spare capacity stands.
So a summary of that is that Nags has been able to spend on all forms of marketing to get more people into the show, which in turn helps support the exhibitors, because if you have a very tired show with low footfall, then all the exhibitors will be moaning. So that's one way of doing it, using spare capacity to fund marketing campaign to drive more people into the show. He also uses it for incidental stuff like photography and videography and AV hire and printing, and I saw the PAT tester here this morning. So there's just everything in terms of incidental expenses to offset cost in running the show. So Nags, you wouldn't have been doing it for 8 years if it didn't work, right?
It did work. I mean, it did work, of course, and I highly recommend event organizers, I highly recommend businesses if they want to explore event which they have never done it, because I know in my exhibitions there are many exhibitors who came Porsche for the first time. They came to our expo, they wanted to explore. I got a coffee guy in my exhibition, first time they are exploring. However, these guys have money, but there are businesses who struggle with their cash flow. They don't have money.
Well, so it's not just struggle with cash flow, it's having the faith that
yes,
coming to an exhibition it's going to work for them.
Whether it is working for them,
yes,
yes, you're right. So this mechanism can help them to build their trust in a system which is working for many businesses. Now I would take and show a small example that Porsche don't need to advertise.
Yep.
Why they are in the exhibition. Asda in business, they don't need to advertise. Costco wholesale, they don't need to advertise. You say Kia Motors, they don't need to. Halfords, they don't need to. They all do these exhibitions,
yes,
and it works,
yes,
for them. So it's a proven mechanism, proven system, and I say every business should do it. Don't stuck on your cash flow issues if it is not allowing it. There is a lot of other ways to get things move on.
Yep,
you have to just be creative with your thoughts.
Thank you, Nags. One last question I have is, you're Indian originally from
yes, I am.
Mumbai,
yes.
if I'm not...
Mumbai, yes, born and brought up there. Yes.
So this is for you, Vijay, and what have you. So Vijay is one of my partners in Bengaluru.
All right, yes.
And I'm going to be out there on the 17th of August this year, and we're going to go to the franchise show.
All right,
so,
okay.
So do you think in your observations that there's any difference between the UK market and the Indian market for exhibition companies to be part of BBX?
Oh, well, there is no difference if they are doing it. This model works in any country, anywhere. Everybody would love to, do the business economy or the strategy of the business is same. Framework is same. People need to understand that framework, and everybody struggles with their. If a hotelier is there, if a restaurant owner is there, everybody has got capacity, right? So this absolutely work in India, in here, in Australia, in US, wherever it is, it will work.
Yep.
And if you are mentioning it to Vijay, I would also love to mention him that Vijay, we are organizing a franchise show as well in Birmingham in November 2027. So if you know any of your businesses or contact who want to do a franchise in UK, invite them.
There we go. So very incestuous. It's a you scratch my back, I scratch yours community where we all do business with one another before we look outside the group. So I hope you got some benefit from that, and thank you for joining me today.
Thank you. No, it was a pleasure, John, and thank you for helping us.
You're welcome. Thank you.